surprise for us all. She brought us something brand new today. Today is like an awesome day for those of you like me who love gardening, who say, you know what, I still need a couple more plants. Well, you're going to find them on sale today, and when we're going to ship them right off to you, you're going to get the best of the best at sale prices as well. This is a 3-piece premium hosta collection, Bareroots. These are for your shade. These are your shade borders, your woodland gardens, your containers. This is great in a container. Dopey me, you know, was always putting annuals in containers, and I realized that finally, if you put some perennials in there, Pat, you can, you know, add your annuals with them, but you don't have to keep starting at, you know, at square one every single year. These will last from season to season in a container if you want to do that. Savings is saving you $7. There's free shipping and handling, and as I said, it'll ship out immediately. 5 easy pays at $5 on this for a set of 3. All right, Miss Katie Dubow, she specializes in outdoor lifestyles, written books. She knows her way around a garden, needless to say. Hi, friend. How are you? Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
All right, so we don't forget to say it. So your special daughters are coming in a little bit later on.
Yes, tonight at 7 p.m. It was a Mother's Day airing, and I thought, well, if I'm going to want to spend Mother's Day here with everybody, why not bring my kids in? So 7 p.m. tonight, tune in. We'll have 2 little special guests.
Yes, very, very cute. So let's talk about hostas, because these are not just the run-of-the-mill hostas.
They're not the run-of-the-mill hostas, but before we get into each variety, I think that hostas are such an underutilized plant in the garden.
Okay.
Because they come up early, so they block out all the weeds, and they always look good. They always look good from early spring all the way through till multiple frosts. So what you have in your garden is a very low maintenance plant that is covering shade. So we also have so many areas where we don't really have much in the shade. And I think that hostas are one of those really, really elegant plants that work so well and are so easy to grow. So that's why I love hosta. I have them all over my garden, under trees, on the north side of my house. I have so many different varieties of hosta. And here you can see, like, this is a mixed hosta garden. This is the varieties that we have. We have 3 different varieties that we're sending you. So I would actually encourage, because this is a sale price, maybe you want to pick up a couple, because these get to be about 2.5, or you know, maybe 1.5 to 2 feet wide.
Look under the tree.
Yes, and that's all one variety. So if you do like that look of the whole variety, of like that hedge look, that's what you'll be looking for. So this is one of our varieties called Francie. So it's that classic green, but of course we don't want to just bring you a plain boring hosta. It has those cream edges. So the leaves on the hosta that we've chosen for this collection are going to be nice, big, like palm-shaped, large leaves, which means they're covering a lot of space. And then it's this deep, deep green with that cream border.
It looks like you actually took like a highlighter or something and just on the tips.
It's beautiful.
I like the ribbing on them and sort of the movement. They're sort of almost sculpted in the way. They're not like that flat.
No, and they pop up and then they fan out. They're just a stunning plant. And then we're also giving you a variety called wide brim, which is because we talked about the edging on the Francie. Well, this edging is much even bigger, and it's that like highlighter color, and so it's the wider brim. You get more color of that lighter, and look there, you just look like these brush paint strokes down the leaf. And then the last variety is called Gold Standard. So this one's a little bit of the lighter color, and it's the opposite of the other two, where it has the darker edges. So on this one, the lighter center, and then the edges are darker. So each of these is going to be unique in your garden. One of those varieties of hosta that are hard to find, but so easy. I mean, when I am talking about whether you live in a small space or if you just have containers you're gardening in or a big garden, every type of gardener, beginner to advanced, grows hosta. All of us do it.
I think one of the most wonderful things about this is they're easy. Now, we get this, all right, and we're going to get one of each, correct?
Yep.
So one of each. It's a $5 easy pay, so maybe you pick up that second set or that third set so that you could do some repetition. Love planting a bare root.
Bare root is so wonderful, and we also do I wanted to just have the tag. So here's the tag of what it looks like when they arrive. So you can see it says wide, where is it? All the way over here, wide brim, just in case you're wondering like, oh, what does it look like when they arrive? And here is the Bareroots. So I can show you quickly, really quickly how to plant them, because you might be thinking, oh, I don't know what to do with this little broom thing. Yeah, what do I do with that? So we have this pot here. If you are putting them in pots and you want to do one per pot, I would suggest you do a 12-inch or wider. And you're going to want to bury the Hosta Bareroots completely under the soil.
The whole
1 inch, the whole thing. And so these are all shipping now. So if you're ordering them now, they are going to ship out on Monday. So we're going to bury it all, and look, that's how easy Bareroot are. You are done. You just planted it. If you're planting these under trees, which is, there's a lot of roots under trees, it's often really, really difficult to plant under a tree. That's it. You don't need to dig a big hole. It is so easy. And then the reward and the payout for Hosta is years and years and years to come. We also didn't mention that they do flower. So this, but you really buy, we saw one of the pictures. You really buy Hosta for the foliage, not the flowers, but it's kind of an added bonus.
Yeah. I mean, it's landscaping 101. It's that easy. Again, it's investment for you. You get a set of 3. Most of you are buying more than one set. All right, Katie, what time are we going to see you and the girls?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Sharp.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Bye. See ya.
I'll be tuning in. All right, Rick has run outside because he's going to do one of those chores with a brand new Today item.
It's brand